What if I told you that most diseases filling hospitals today didn't have to happen? Did you know this? The heart diseases, the diabetes, the stroke, and many of the cancers. Not rare diseases, not mysterious diseases. These are preventable diseases. So, the question and the big question, why are people sick? And why do we ignore prevention? Why does this matter? Non-communicable diseases, commonly also known as lifestyle diseases, they cause most deaths worldwide, and especially in cities like Nairobi, where stress is high, foods are processed, and inactivity is high. The risks build quietly, year after year, no noise, quietly, no talk, yet prevention remains the most neglected part of healthcare. How does this happen? The leading causes of death share the same drivers. Poor diet, that is the sugars, ultra-processed foods, high carbohydrates, physical inactivity, lack of exercises, sitting too much, use of tobacco and its products, excessive use of alcohol, chronic stress, poor sleep. Research consistently shows up to 80% of heart diseases and stroke, and a large portion of diabetes and cancers are preventable through our lifestyle. Genes increase the risk, but lifestyle determines the outcome. It is the one that pulls the trigger. So how does prevention work? We already know what works. Movement lowers inflammation and insulin resistance. Healthy diets reduce heart diseases and cancer risk. Quitting smoking dramatically cuts the disease risk, and also not starting smoking. Screening finds disease before, and this happens before damage is permanent. The problem is not lack of evidence. The main culprit, like in many life situations, is lack of action. What prevents us from acting? These could be some of the reasons why we don't act. Prevention feels invisible. No drama, no instant result. When you walk, nothing much. It's simple, it's easy, but easy things are also easy not to do. Disease develops silently. So there's no warning. You have no reason. You feel fine. You feel okay. So why should you take action? Why should you be bothered? The other culprit, behavior change is hard. Habits are emotional, cultural, and convenient. And we follow and listen to what our friends say. Systems reward treatment. No rewards for the healthcare system for screening, for prevention. No rewards for me talking about prevention is given to me. And that is the routine with many of the prevention strategies. Procedures get paid. Prevention gets postponed. Nobody is willing to pay for it. But you pay with your health or your life. Fear and avoidance. People avoid knowing until knowing is unavoidable. You are forced to know, but let's be proactive. What is the cost of ignoring prevention? There are only two things in life. You pay ounces for discipline, but if you get sick, it weighs tons. Ignoring prevention does not save money or time. It costs energy. It is independence. It is loss of quality life. And it is even loss of family stability. These are the costs. Energy, independence, quality of life, family stability, and the pain. Most people do not lose health suddenly. They lose it slowly. How does real prevention look like? Prevention is not perfection. It is simple, repeatable habits. Always you hear me say this. Consistency is what beats intensity. Sleep at the same time consistently. Eat mostly whole foods most of the times. Move daily. Manage stress intentionally with gratitude, mindfulness, meditation. Simple things, easy to do, but easy not to do. Avoid tobacco. Do not start to smoke. If you are smoking, stop smoking. Then screen for cancer early. And also screen for other lifestyle diseases like diabetes, hypertension, inflammatory processes that will start with an increase in belly fat or visceral fat. Small action, but massive, massive protection. Prevention is not about living longer. It's about having a healthy span, living and thriving. It's about living better, enjoying more energy, less medication, freedom instead of fear. Disease is not fate. It is feedback of your lifestyle. What do you think stops people from prevention most? Is it time? Is it knowledge? Is it motivation? Let's work on this together. Comment below. Tag someone who says, I'll start tomorrow. If this video has changed the way you see health, like it, share it, and also subscribe to the channel. Because the most powerful medicine is not in the pharmacy. It is prevention. It is at your home. It is at your work. It is free. But it requires your time, your commitment, and your dedication. We meet in the next video.